First up is liquid storage. This is by Missy B, 1.33 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along till we find it. There we are, 50 grand to place down. It's going to hold 2 million litres. Oh, that is ace. Oh, I like that, 2 million litres. And also part of the pack is the MTU 60. Oh, that's all right. 60,000 litres on that. Change the main colour. So you've got stainless steel, chrome, obviously. Or you can have black. No. We'll leave it at chrome. Oh, that tastes. Rim colour, chrome, silver, white, and black. Now, this is going to do milk, water, liquid fertiliser, herbicide, slurry, digestate, diesel, and DEF. Oh, that is ace, because you know what that means, don't you? All of those are going to go into this silo. Oh, that is brilliant. I mean, it's even nicely marked in that side, out that side. Oh, I like that. Missy B's mods are brilliant anyway, and this is just as good. I think this is ace. Love it. All right, next up is manure plates pack. This is by Fudso, 13.51 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and on the buildings and silos again. So we'll scroll back along again to find them. There we are. So we've got the first one there on the left hand side. It's 8.5 grand. It's got a 30,000 litre capacity. You then got the second one, which is only 5 grand. It's got 15,000 litre capacity. We then got the third one, 10 grand with a 50,000 litre capacity. Then the fourth one, 20 grand with a 100,000 litre capacity. And then the last one is 50 grand with a 300,000 litre capacity. Oh, that's all right. Obviously, they've all got the taken out icons at the front. So if you don't want to load it in with a shovel, you just back up your trailer and it loads in like that. Yeah, place these by your cow barns or your pig barns. Pigsty. Pig barn. Who calls it a pig barn? Cow barns and pigsties, and get your manure out. Oh, very nice. Next up is pack of small buildings. This is by Leo, 31.97 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu, and the first one is going to be under farmhouses because it's a farmhouse. 50 grand to place down. Very nice. Then come up to sheds and we'll scroll along to find it. There we are, 70 grand to place down. Obviously, it's going to be your shed for you. And then the third part is actually under animals because it's a pigsty. 30 grand to buy. Place it down. It's going to hold 15 pigs. Now, I placed the farmhouse down, and for some reason, I've placed it down the wrong way because we've now got the wardrobe icon at the front. And then we'll go around the back, and there's your sleep trigger. Dear, oh dear. So that's got the wellies in the front by the sleep trigger, and that one hasn't. So if you want to place it down, the one with the wellies has got the sleep trigger on, or you could just place it down in the wrong direction like I have. Entirely up to you. It's even got a wheelie bin. Oh, I like that. Then we'll come around to the barn itself. So open up all these doors like that, and we'll open up this one on the end, because this one on the end is like a little carport sort of thing. You probably get something small in there, but nothing too large. And then, well, those doors didn't open. Ah, there we are. That's better. So open up those doors. Very nice inside. Open up the other side like that. And that one. And that one. Get some drive-through options on the go. If you come over to this door here, got the turn the lights on. Got a bit of a hayloft up there. There is a door up there, although I currently can't get up there. But if you want to store some small bales up there, no problem. I must say, the detail on the walls, all the stonework, this looks brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, you've got the woodwork in there as well. Sort of weathered look to it. The stonework, that is ace. Oh, I do like that. And we'll come down again. The same sort of features to the walls as well. Just look at it. Just that is a thing of beauty, I must admit. So we got your pigsty here. So taking out of your slurry is at that point. We then got your feed and water going here, because this, there we are. This is classed as a pigsty, although it does need water, so you are going to need to place it. It's more like a Pig, no, was it pig pasture? That's it. I was going to say pig field. Pig pasture to pig field. What's going on with my naming today? And you can open up these gates inside like that. Well, he looks like he's just been told off looking into the corner. Dear, oh dear, open up that gate if you want to. Or maybe not. It's in your animal dialogue boxes there. So they're going to hold 15 pigs. Then we'll come round and we'll go in this door. Because if we go up the stairs a little, go through there, got a little bit of a storage area on the top. So you can open up that door, load some stuff in if you want to. And you can also chuck it down there. Oh, very nice. Now, a word of warning. If you do end up falling down this hole and this door is shut, the actual trigger for the door is on the outside. So we'll do that. We'll close those doors and then we'll come up like that. And then we'll jump down the hole. And then I can't get out. And that's the only door. Oh, now my pig's escaped. Dear, oh dear. That's the only door that you can get into from this bit. Now, if you do that, obviously you can't get out. You're going to have to tab to another vehicle or something. But just bear that in mind. But that being said, that's a nice pack, that is. Oh, he's gone through the wall. Just gone through the door. Alright, maybe I just need to take a leaf out of his book. He's having a run around. I like this pack. Very nice. Next up is Natural Water Plants. This is by Al Moonlight MA. 5.48 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu, but under landscaping and plants. So we'll scroll along. We've got a couple of options here. So we've got the Reed Mix 1. This gives you that size one. We then got Reed Mix 2. It gives you a longer one. We then got Watergrass 1 small, which is that one there. We then got Watergrass 1 medium, which is that one there. Now, it does say on the website that it needs to be placed on water, otherwise they fall down. But if we do this over here like that, because I've already tried it there, place that down, and it's fine. I mean, that one doesn't show up at all, mind you. Just imagine that pond probably does need to be placed in water, but just poking out the ground like that, you see. Those, what are they called? Reed Mix 1. They should be alright being placed on anywhere. But yeah, the watergrass one probably does need to be in the water. But what's ace is you come around here, you listen to this. It's ace. Frogs and the crickets. Oh, I like that. Now, if you did end up wanting to sell it, if we come back in here, what you need to do is click on the frog. Look at it. There. Oh no, there you are. Right, so we'll zoom in. There's a little frog there. You see that just on the right hand side of it? So once you get that, you can then select it and then sell it just like that. Obviously, if you don't click on the frog, you can't sell it, which is fair enough. Oh, I like that. Add a little bit of lusciousness to your water area. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard Bale Trailer 7500. This is by Pet, 4.37 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it, as you can imagine, on the bale loaders. Now, what this is going to do is 125 to 180 centimeter round bales. Now, on the round bale section, it's going to do 27 125 centimeter bales, 18 150 centimeter round bales, and 14 180 centimeter round bales. If you was to go for the square ones, it's going to do 266 120 centimeter square bales, 24 180 square bales, 20 220 centimeter square bales, and 18 240 centimeter square bales. Man, that's a lot of centimeters in square round bales. Anyway, we'll carry on. 15,400 to buy. The option you got there are auto load, no or yes. Well, obviously yes. My bale stacking abilities are terrible. But alright, we'll carry on. Wheel brands and tyres, usual shenanigans on the go with that. And we'll come down to design. So we've got standard, extension on the back, or standard. You change the main colour, grey, grey, or grey. Changes the main frame. Design colour. Oh, let's add a bit of colour to it. Does all of the extra parts. And then design colour again. We'll put that as a red so it stands out. Does the bed and the extension support. Yeah. Very nice. You need an auto load for your baling. Very nice. Right, next up is the Bedner Terraland pack. This is by Niku Pick, 17.38 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in 3 different sections. Now, there is only 3 things. For some reason, it's come up with a double version of the first one. Anyway, the Terraland TO6000, you're going to find that under subsoilers. The 30 box FB is going to be found under seeders, and then the press pack PT is going to be found under rollers. There you are. So we'll go into that one there, to the TO6000. Now obviously this is going to be a subsoiler, 72,250 to buy. The options you got there are without disc, with discs, or without. Put those on the top and the side like that. Then you've got back attachers, so we'll spin it around like that. No. Yes. Oh, I spun it around the wrong way. Got back attacher that's not really doing anything, mind you. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on. And then, so for the 30 box, which is a bit strange since it's under seeders, but it's actually a fertilizer tank. Alright, fair enough. 3,000 litre capacity, 17.5 grand to buy. Obviously, this needs to hook up to something that's going to be using fertilizer, which isn't a problem because you've got this attachment bit around the back. So it just adds extra capacity for you. So I was thinking maybe hook it up to another fertilizer spreader, get even more for your pass rates. Yeah, very nice. So the options you got there are ladder. No. 2. 1. 1 on the other side. Or no. Change the main colour. Yellow or grey. Which doesn't seem to change anything, mind you. Oh, is it the ladders? Oh, let's put the ladders on. Oh, yeah. It's the ladders. Dear, oh dear. And then to go along with that, we've got the press pack PT. Obviously, this is a roller. 60 horsepower requirement for my tractor. 6 metre working width. 9 mile an hour working speed. 9,220 to buy. The option you got there, without weight, with weight. You see it drop down a little. And that's your options. I mean, we have got the one in the game already, but it's these two hooked together. So if you don't want to buy one or the other, this is a different option for you. Oh, I like that. Very nice. The next up is Olives and Olive Picker. This is by Rowley Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir. 12.96 megabyte on the download. You're going to find one part in the construction menu. So if we go into there and then under productions and orchards. So you click it down and you drag it out like you would normally do with the grapevine or the orchard, olive groves, like that. Then it just drops another one down. Now what it does say is when you've placed them down, you need to save your game, exit, and then come back in, because then there's no collisions at the minute. So we can just walk straight through the tree and obviously nothing's going to happen. Whereas we come over to these, it stops there, and that is kind of important. So I placed these down earlier on and we fast forward a month or two and they're ready to harvest. So you're going to need one of these. So this is the Olive Picker. You're going to find it under the miscellaneous category. 1,550 litre capacity, requires 85 horsepower from your tractor. Now the options you got there are main colour. You can have anything you like. Changes the umbrella part. And then the design colour. Oh no, I've clicked on the wrong one. So put that back. There you are. Design colour. Got something a little different. Matches up like that. Now what you are going to need to do is get yourself something that's front loader attachable. Obviously it hooks up there, so front loader, whatever, as long as it attaches to a front loader, you're good to go. Because we'll go and we'll jump in this, we'll turn it on. This is ace. Oh, I must admit. Right, so what you need to do is you'll come up to it, LB and A, unfold it like that, drive into the tree. We'll do LB and X, turn it on. There you are. I must admit, they don't seem to produce many olives. Now, this doesn't look like it's got any olives on, because I've tried it and I've harvested them. And now this looks the same, there's no olives on it. This one has got olives on, so we'll go and we'll redo that tree. We'll back it off. And then we'll go for it, because it doesn't seem to give much off. So we've now done 2 trees and we've got 15 litres of olives, and we'll jump out and then there's no olives left on this tree. Jeez. Oh dear, oh dear. You're not going to get much off these trees, are you? Being said, I do like the concept of it. Maybe the output of the trees needs to be upped a little, because it's not really worth it otherwise. I mean, you got this one here. This has only just been planted, so it's not going to give you anything. But see what I mean? You can just drive through the trees if you don't exit and save. So that's why they say that. Although, with this on the go, this is really slowing the tractor down. I mean, we're doing, what, 3 mile an hour? We turn it off and away we go, but 3 mile an hour whilst it's running. Being said, I do like it. That's how they do olive trees in real life, to be fair. So why not put it in the game? Yeah, very nice. Alright, next up we've got the Horse Maestro 12 SW. This is by Deutz Modding, 10.64 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under planters. Now this is actually down as an update on the website, but the update is console release. So that's why we're having a look at it now. So this has got a 9,000 litre seed tank, 180 horsepower requirement for my tractor, 9 metre working width, 9 mile an hour working speed. All the nines. Alright. 93 grand. The nines carry on. Fair enough. And then you've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. 9,000 litre on the seed tank. That's massive. I like that. That is very nice. And next up is the Fendt 900 Favorite Vario. This is by Smetty, 21.6 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under large tractors. So it's got 165 horsepower engine, 31 mile an hour top speed, 230,200 to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Will come down. Mud guards, yes or no. Takes those off the back. Then put wides on. Forest superstructure, or yes. Then front fenders, yes, no, or yes. Engine grid, standard, paintable, that bit on the top, or standard. And then forest superstructure, no. Good state to that, that's ace. No, we'll leave that on, that's brilliant. Then we've got attachers, so 1600 kilo front weight, 3 point, 1600 kilo, 3 point. It's always going to be a 3 point though, isn't it? Then front loader attacher, no. Stall, quickie, Hauer, or no. Then engine setup, so 165 horsepower, 200, 240, 260, or 165. And we'll come down to main colour. You have green, green, black, green, was turquoise mind you, white, red, blue, and orange. That looks mean with that forestry thing on the top. Looks like something out of Robot Wars. That's ace. Oh, love it. Our last mod for the day is the Deutz Fahr Agrolux. This is by Blauer, 11.08 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it starts off with a 62 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 27.5 grand to buy. That looks ace. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, you've got the options, configuration, standard, 120 kilo front weight, 200, 280, 360, or standard. And you've got your usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. We come down, canopy, no, or yes. I like it without, to be fair, that looks well smart. And exhaust, standard, vertical, or standard, oh yeah, leave that on. Front loader attacher, no, quickie, or no. So engine setup, so 62, 72, or 62. And the main colour, you have green, light green, black, or silver. Oh, that's all right. That looks well ace. Then rim colour, we'll go red. What looks like a Black Beauty version. Deutz Fahr looking like a Fendt. All right, carry on. Oh, I like that. That is well smart. Right, we've also got some new maps out. The first one is Felsbrunn 22. This is by the law, 330.3 megabyte on the download. And it says this map was converted and modernised from FS19 to FS22. So we'll take a look at that in a separate video. And the second is Backroads County. This is by FSG Modding, FSG Tasman, 73.53 megabyte on the download. And it says, welcome to Backroads County, a fictional USA Canadian inspired map. Now that looks well smart. So we'll take a look at that in a separate video as well. We've got some updates as well. The Loma ZDK1802 by Vertex Design. the Crossetto PC pack by DD Mod Passion, the Lizard Forage Pickup by Fluffy Mods, the Farigo D25 by DD Mod Passion, the John Deere Gator pack by Black Sheep Modding, the New Holland T7 series by Blower, East Violin, New Jersey, USA by Mac Trucker 921, and there is a note on that it will need a new save game with this update, and Gelderland by Siep and Dutch Landscape, and also a note on that one saying you need a new save game when you update it. So that's your updates for the day. And this is the current testing list that's with Giants. Now it says there's nothing on there for console, but to be fair, it said that yesterday, and we've got a load of mods out, so alright, we'll keep an eye on it. So that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.